Ask great questions to best help your clients. Hey there, it's Jennie Wolek with the Wolek Group here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're always looking for great ways to deepen our conversations and our understanding and our qualifying of people when we get to talk with them about buying or selling a home. Now, there's this acronym that we've used for years. You've probably even heard it before, but I'm bringing it up again. It's called LP Mama. That's right, LPMAMA, and each of those letters stand for something so that when you're out and about and you need to remember important questions to ask your clients or the person that you're talking to on the phone or the person you run into at the Starbucks, you make sure to ask really great questions to really tap into and understand all of their wants and needs. You're making it about them. Now, I recorded a video on this topic back in 2017. It has over 4,000 views, and it was really long. I kind of went a little rambly. So today, instead of making it really detailed on the exact questions to go into details with, I'm just going to give you the overview and some tips and tricks along the way. So LP Mama, L stands for location. Now, of course, when you get the opportunity to talk with somebody, probably a buyer because they've called on a sign or they've had some questions online that they've come through as a lead to you, and you've qualified that they are in fact looking to buy, and they maybe came through on a certain property, then you can ask them, is that the location that you're looking to purchase in? Or otherwise, you say, what location is important to you and why? Now, whenever I share these letters with you, I want you to really understand it's not a ask the question, get the answer, ask the question, get the answer. It's a conversation. This is a guide. So when you're asking about location, you want to know why that location is important to them. What is it about that location that's interesting or appealing? They're going to have a reason as to why they want to live in that area. All right, P. P stands for price. Now, this is not a what price do you want to pay or what price range do you want to be in? Very direct. This is a flowing conversation around price. So you called on this certain property. Well, it's priced at X. Is that around the price point you'd like to stay at? Have you looked into the numbers to know exactly what price range you'd feel most comfortable in? It is a flowing conversation. All right, the first M is all about motivation. This one is so important. Motivation tells you and helps you best guide them. You want to understand, are they currently in a lease? Well, when does that lease expire? So therefore, you know what that timeline looks for them. They may not understand the process of buying a home and what it all takes and the realistic timeline that they may not understand that they need to set themselves up for success with. So motivation helps you understand to best help them. You really have to dive deep into this. This helps qualify them and guide them to making the best decision. Sometimes people need to also sell a home before they buy a home, or they are moving to town and and have a certain start date. So they'd like to be settled by that date. This all again helps with the timeline to best help them. It's a conversation. All right, the first A of Mama is agent. Now, this isn't a tacky, hey, do you have an agent? No, this is a conversation. Hey, have you been out and about looking at properties? How have you been going about doing that? Do you have an agent that's opened doors for you? Or have you signed an agreement with an agent? Because we like to be ethical and honor our cooperating agents, and we never want to step on our cooperating agent's foot. Right? We want to be honest and fair and not a pushy salesperson, because that's what the consumers think that we are. So we say it with a conversation. Have you talked with another agent? Would you like for us to work together? And that's going to be a part of your upcoming questions with your other A. So next up, M is mortgage. Now, again, this is a conversation. This isn't a, do you need a mortgage? Have you talked to a lender? A robotic way of asking if they have started the process yet. This one gets me. I've heard it over and over again, and it really, really gets me. Please be caring and kind and understand that all people have lots of things going on in their lives. They could be loaded with all kinds of cash and ready to pay tomorrow, and you just don't know. So you never want to offend somebody. So instead, how about something like, oh, that's really exciting that you're looking to buy a home. Are you needing to obtain a mortgage in order to purchase the property? Or if you are needing to obtain a mortgage, have you started the process of talking with a lender? That's a great first place to start. That means that we will know exactly what price point you not only will feel comfortable in, but what you also qualify for, because it really does stink if we think that you're at a certain price point, maybe higher or maybe lower, and then you find out later that you should really be in this different price point. It goes both ways on that too. Okay, so we want to have a conversation. Now, the last A, LP Mama, the last A is all about appointment. If you have had a flowing, caring, and kind two-way rapport building conversation using all of these letters, the next obvious step is to set an appointment. So have some times already picked out on your calendar. Always have some time blocks when you know that you're available to meet with people. So you can then say in a very cool and casual way, well, it sounds like the best thing for us to do now is just get together face to face and we can talk through the whole process. We can discuss your wants and needs and how I can best help you in finding your next home. Would this day at this time work for you? Or how about this day at this time? That is how you have the LP Mama conversation. Got it? So please use this acronym. This is so great. We actually have it printed out that our agents carry around with them. They have it in their notebooks when they talk to potential leads or clients. And it's just a great way to make sure you're asking really, really important questions. First off, it makes them feel important. It makes them feel like you care because you're asking them great questions about their needs and why they want to be a certain place and when they need to be there. You're just really helping them, and it's so important. So please let me know how you use the LP Mama, and I can't wait to hear all the great conversations that you're going to have with people.